And it is with true regret and remorse that I address you about the past city administration's mistakes, wrongs, and lack of effort to explain itself. They entered into employee contracts that were expensive, too long in duration, and unaffordable for the city. They purchased the Southfield lease property at too great a cost and without any real way to extricate themselves when the Lifton project fell through. Their actions added unaffordable expenses, resulting in fewer and delayed services and the need for higher taxes. And yet the worst wrong that an elected official can do occurred in this past administration. They lost the trust of the electorate. This feeling has been expressed on the faces and with the words of many citizens and employees that I have met over the past 20 months of my tenure in office. And they're valid feelings, where residents have seen that property values decline well beyond what a downturn in the economy caused. Residents have seen a loss or slower delivery of some services because of employee layoffs and lack of funds. City employees have suffered loss of jobs and wages. In addition to layoffs, some things that many people don't see is 15% of our workforce has left us in the last year, either for better pay, better job security, or they felt there was no hope for them in the city. And our city has problems hiring new employees or bidding out contracts. People and businesses are not interested in working for the city. They fear being laid off or not getting paid because of the city's economic instability. Vendors won't extend credit because we can't pay them timely, and they have concerns about receiving payments, so the city's bond rating has fallen from AAA to junk status. I go through these because what I'm going to say next is probably the most important thing I have to say. As your mayor, the chief executive of the city, I stand before you tonight and say to you assembled and all residents of our city that I am truly sorry and apologize for the troubles and problems caused by the past administration. I do hope that by this acknowledgement of these egregious errors, we can begin to restore the bonds of trust between our residents, our employees, and our elected city officials. And as this evening was meant to be, for us to move forward as a community. And I know this current administration is doing their best to restore the city and maintain it under the most difficult financial conditions. We are very aware that we must earn back your trust in municipal government and do this in the way we conduct ourselves, do the city's business, and the matters we consider. The conduct we have shown is by the openness of our meetings. All business of the council occurs at the council table with the public present and the meetings video. There's no behind-the-doors deals or trading votes. All the while we conduct the city's business, we remain aware that it must be done with respect of each other's thoughts and the rights, and how we listen to the comments and questions of the residents. We must be respectful to our residents, our employees, and to one another. This council and mayor have created a much stronger marketing effort for the Southfield lease property. We've asked in the past, and the police voluntarily agreed to forego a 2% raise for the 12-13 fiscal year. We've been active in trying to improve the city's appearance, and we've enacted new ordinances to solve fireworks problems, drop boxes, digital signs, and another of other things that we think improves the appearance of the city for all of us. We are the only city in this state to ask for a review of our financial position to prove to the residents that our deficit is real and to determine if an emergency manager was necessary. This request was painfully difficult to do. However, we thought an outsider might assist all parts of the city, residents, employees, and elected officials, to come together once the gravity of the financial problem was confirmed. On September 29, 2012, the state sent us an emergency manager, Ms. Joyce Parker. And many of you have had the opportunity to meet with her, and even more of you have heard her at open houses and her coffee meetings. She is inclusive in her attitude to heal and bring our city together, as well as making us financially stable. She's a woman of excellent education, great experience in managing cities, having been a city manager in 6 municipalities in her career. She's been an emergency manager in 2 other communities before Allen Park. I believe her careful thinking and thoughtful actions have given us one last opportunity to restore our city and to make it sustainable going forward. She has reduced pay and benefits to all city employees, reducing vendor costs, and she is now asking us, the taxpayers, to make a shared sacrifice by supporting a 3.25 millage increase to maintain our current level of services. The mayor and council have supported Ms. Parker and have worked with her with utmost cooperation. And I hope and pray that when we leave tonight that we are truly united, that we will work together to do what's necessary to make this city what it's always been, a place where young families want to come and raise their children, that provides good services and safety for its residents. When I'm asked, what is Allen Park, what makes it unique, I think it's our strong sense of community pride and spirit. Some people have made Allen Park their home because they heard great things about our town and school and want to raise their families in Allen Park. Some were born and raised here. Some raised their families here, and now their children and grandchildren are here. For whatever reason you call Allen Park home, I guarantee that each of you here tonight are here for the same reason. Because you want Allen Park to succeed and be a great place to live, play, and work.